All right, what's up, everybody? I don't know why, but this phone thing is working again. It's like every other time it doesn't work. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but it's funny. Yeah, so I went and plugged my phone into something else yesterday and it worked. So I don't know. It's as far as charging. Okay, so the update today. So I did end up, as soon as I got off the stream yesterday, I went and ended up doing a ton of work. I got this installed here. This is kind of like the door next to the door, so it's kind of like a porch light. There's one with the on. This is the regulator for the box air cylinders. Um, so the one on the left is for the airbags and the tongue jack, and the one on the right is for the air cylinders in the box. I also put another little light right in here, and that's going to be the cabin light right there. So I got that installed too. It kind of looks like this. This is like basically at the bottom of the picture would be the bathroom or the toilet, where the toilet goes. So that turned out pretty good. As I was moving the box up and down yesterday, it's like still scraping the paint off. I don't know what to do about that. There's really not much that I can see I can do. I could try to go back to some sort of roller bearing design, but that's just going to take too much effort. So for right now, I'm just going to leave it and let it scrape. We're just going to use it, and it is what it is. I might find some other issues with it that I might need to fix, and maybe I'll fix them later. I got to get it out and get this other stuff. Get this truck fixed. I don't have time. I got 2 weeks left, so basically. Okay, so this right here, this little thing in here, see that thing right there? That's what was leaking really bad. It's like a pressure shut off, or basically when it gets to too much pressure, that thing opens and lets pressure off so that it doesn't explode. I don't know. If like the compressor just kept running, kept trying to pressurize this thing until it was over pressurized, right? So I did all that, and then I went to soccer, and that was pretty good. Then I came back and I started doing the actual like lights like this, the tail lights, the brake lights, these like side lights here. This is what I ended up with for tail lights, I guess. I still need to kind of test this because it didn't really make a whole lot of sense. Like if you this middle light has 3 wires, right? So you might think, well, it's brake light, tail light, ground, which is what it seems to be. But the problem is, and so I wired it to the right turn signal and the tail light, which that's what the brakes are. But the problem I'm having with this is like I don't understand how it works, because when I turn the right signal on, isn't that thing gonna flash? You know, just like the other light. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at it because it won't flash when I do the left signal. So I think I'm just gonna, and then it will flash when I hit the brakes. So like I don't know if I should have it on the brakes or not. It's really probably not necessary, but it will be there for the headlights or tail lights, right? There's them all working, and obviously, like I'm gonna get new wheels and tires. That's the sort of the last crappy looking thing here. This is the rails for the the solar. I just got like these. They're like channel, and you get like these special like insert nuts that go into them, and then it mounts the solar really well. This was what I ended up deciding to do for the wire. Is I bought one of these things and like just really caulked it in there really good. I put that on it for it to dry. We'll see how this goes. I might have to put some sort of strapping around it to hold it down. If that's an issue, that's what I'll do. This will be underneath one of the solar panels eventually. For right now, I only have one, but I plan on getting 3 on there. And like, it seems like a lot of power. Like, my wife was bringing that up. She's like, "Isn't this a lot for a bathroom?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but when you think about the bigger picture, eventually this thing is going to haul e-bikes, right? And I need power to possibly charge e-bike batteries. So I need solar and batteries to recharge the e-bike battery. So if we go and deplete batteries in one day, we need to be able to charge them overnight and deplete them again the next day, right? Kind of the goal was to get a 2-day e-bike experience out of this trailer. So I need power. So yeah, that's just basically where the wires come through for that. This right here, what I decided to do for the wire, this is the wiring for the air compressor. I was trying to keep like a black and gray look on my wiring, so I went ahead and put some of this, you can't really tell, but that's like conduit. So both of these wires are red, and I just put this like sleeve stuff around them and then kind of black taped it up there to kind of keep that. So I didn't just have red wires. And then I attempted to run these wires like this. Now these zip ties are temporary. I plan on, I basically, I did it on this channel. I 3D printed these things, okay, and I catted them, and they're just like holders. Well, I plan on getting different ones for this area that hold all this stuff. So I'll do those at some point as a fix. For right now, since I'm running out of time, I'm just going to put black zip ties in place of these white ones and call it good. And maybe maybe eventually I'll fix this with better things there. But basically, the 3D printer is going to be running for 3 days to print this giant box that I made last night for this thing. And so I have 3 days anyways before I can do anything about that, which I don't know. Okay, moving inside the bathroom, I just got this piece of wood and basically mounted it there for this charge controller. And this is kind of where all the wires are ending up, or where I put them, because this is where the battery is going to be. So everything's got to come back to this. There's this white wire right here, and this goes up to the light, and then down to here, and then over in this conduit over here, over to the switch. The switch box I just showed you will have the light switch in it. This is for the cabin light inside the box. And then these 2 wires come from the roof. These are the solar wires right here. And I just kind of black taped them together like this, because they will need to sort of coil themselves up as the box goes up and down, Sorry. Anyway, so that's what that is. And I didn't hook those up yet because the solar panel is on there, and I need the little nuts. They didn't have, the hardware store I went to didn't have the right size of nuts that I needed. I got 3/8 thinking that would work, but the holes in the solar panel are not that big, so they're not going to work. This is the light wired up. So once again, this black wire is for the solar panels, and it goes out the roof right there through that little thing that we made, or that I made, or had, or put on there, whatever. Then it just carries over to the light there, and that wire just chills. It's kind of the plan. If I feel I need to put some sort of bungee on it to control it, then I will later. This is kind of a bigger picture of what all that looks like. And this wiring will get cleaned up once I kind of get the permanent battery in there. Basically what I did, see this red and white wire here, this is where the switch panel is going to go. So it's just right in the door. So you just open the door and you'll be able to, reach it. I mean, the kids might struggle, I don't know, but it'll kind of be at their eye level, basically, but they should be all right. They should be okay. They're not really like afraid of the dark anymore so much. So, but the outside will have light, and if the light isn't on inside the box, they should just be able to reach up and push it. The the actual switch panel itself has a bunch of green lights all over it. So all this is lit up. Like all the switches have green lights on them, and all these light up. So they'll be able to see the switch and switch it. And then this switch panel will also switch the air compressor too. And basically I forgot about that when I ran these wires. And so I didn't run an air compressor wire. These pictures are I just used this to help myself wire it. So those aren't necessary. And I accidentally hit a time lapse on one of them while I was like trying to wire this temporary setup that I have here. Okay, so I borrowed these batteries from my remote control wagon. And if you want to see a build on a remote control wagon, go to my other channel, GFP, and there's a playlist called In the Garage where a lot of this stuff ends up. This build will end up probably on that playlist, maybe. That's where I do stuff. Okay, so what I did is I just kind of put these batteries in there, wired them in whatever that is, parallel, I guess, right? So that it's essentially 12 volts, and they're dead as hell. I need to charge them, like you see there, 10.7. So they've been sitting for, I don't know, probably 9 months or more without being looked at. So basically what we have here is the solar wires come down from here, okay, and they're just going to go into the charge controller. And then that's going to charge the batteries wherever they sit. Then you have that red wire that's going to be the main power wire for this switch panel. It's a 10 gauge. And then the switch panel will switch the lights. And for right now, there's this other little messy wire right here that actually goes to the air compressor. Okay, so now I have it running all the way over here, and it is connected to the switch panel right now in this picture. And here's the switch panel kind of lit up. You can see it's it's going to be like that. It does come with labels for these switches. I might vinyl cut my own labels and put them on there for what it's going to be. I might use theirs. Who knows? And I have a similar switch panel for the Suburban. Although I don't know if I got green for that one. I might have got blue. I don't know. But anyways, and the thing about the switch panel too is it has circuit breakers in it. Like I didn't know that, but like you can see these little dots in between the switches and like that 10.7. Like see that dot right there? That's a circuit breaker. And it's just wired into that switch. So it's interesting. Which is nice. I didn't know that. I thought those were lights. I didn't know they were that. So yeah, this is what I ended up with here. And then there's another picture of it. So I guess here's a better picture of the switch panel. Yeah, see, so these things, like they're dirty right now, but these things are circuit breakers. It's crazy. So I got USB. I got 12 volt, which I might use that 12 volt for the fridge because it's kind of looking like I'm not going to have any sort of mount system for it just yet. Because I was going to kind of put the fridge on the tongue of the tray there. But the fridge now might go in the box because, because of the way things are going down. Like I thought I would be done with this before May. That's what my goal was. And now it's May 4th. So, yeah, that didn't really happen. I got close, though. I'm almost done. I think I'm going to be done today. Okay, so basically today what I'm going to do is mount the toilet. The battery isn't here. I don't have a battery. I'm going to try to get the solar panel on today. I'm going to go find the nuts that I need. The battery I'm going to order the battery today. But that stuff, the battery will just be putting it in. Like I'm going to put the toilet in. I'm going to get the one wire that I don't have fully organized from the air compressor. I'm going to put it into the same conduit with the other wires so that it will just be smooth through the box to the switch panel. And then what I'll do, so then it will be on a 15 amp circuit breaker. which I don't remember what fuse came with it. I'll check that. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that fuse that came with that, with the air compressor, and I'm just going to put it on the, right between the battery and this. So it will just go right after the battery to this power supply. Yeah, this says 15 amp. I wonder if all of these are 15 amps. They probably are. And I could probably switch these little circuit breakers out with ones that aren't 15 amps if I wanted to change those. Okay, I don't know what's going on with my video here, or if you guys are getting that, but I got these little weird, like, things happening. So anyways, hopefully you guys aren't getting that too. So today I'll finish up cleaning up the wiring. Black zip ties where those clear ones are, because I'm just going to have to wait to do that. It is what it is. And then, what else do I need to do to it? Really, I'm just going to put the fridge in the box for now. I'll put the tent in the box. I need to put the 2 deck boards back on the back, which that shouldn't take hardly any time. But so you know. And then as far as the battery, I'll just hook up the batteries that I have for testing. And then I'm going to have to just put 2 eyelet hooks down through the floor and just put a strap around them so that God forbid, I roll the trailer over or something, the batteries will stay there, like a battery tie down. You want to make sure you tie them down, because if you roll your vehicle over and the batteries find their way to your roof or your ceiling and then start shorting out, then it could cause a fire, and you don't want that. So it just makes a bad situation worse. So I'll tie those batteries down with something. And like I said, I'll probably just put 2 eyelets through the floor just for simplicity. And then that way, too, I can just move those eyelets when I get the new battery, and it'll just be the same system. Just a strap around it, like a ratchet strap with 2 eyelets. That's simple. That's all you need, Yeah. So, and then I think I'll be ready to kind of test it, basically. I'll get new wheels and tires this week sometime. So after today, everything should be done except for the battery, new wheels and tires, and the box for this switch panel. And I think that's going to be pretty much it. There are going to be some other things that will need to be fixed later, like the tongue jack. It is kind of sloppy at this point, and it needs to be fixed. There's some paint that needs to be sort of touched up and fixed, but I might just wait on that completely, because the top box keeps rubbing the paint off the bottom box. And I think what I'm probably going to do is just let it rub and not paint the parts that need to be painted. I mean, I might just touch them up real quick. But I think I'm just going to leave it in the state that it's in and think about a bearing system. Because now that the box moves up and down really straight and really well, I think I can put roller bearings back in, and they will do what they're supposed to do. They will keep the top box from rubbing on the bottom box without causing too much friction or issue like it did before. Before, I had too many opposing forces. And I think I can do this better. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I will repaint those parts once I figure that out. But that'll be after I fix the Suburban. I got to get the Suburban in and fixed. So this week the Suburban needs to start. So that trailer needs to go, Suburban needs to come in. So today, it's going to be toilet, solar panel on the roof, everything wired to those little batteries, and the thing towing down the road. And then this week will be the new battery and tires and wheels and testing. And this fuse panel's fuse, which do I need I guess I need the fuse panel or this switch panel in there to test it because it's going to power the air compressor with a switch on it. Because I need to be able to turn the air compressor off. Like, when I go camping, I don't want the thing to just cycle. I don't know how good I'm going to be able to keep air leaks out of this system. That's why I got the air compressor. Or, one of the reasons why I wanted to put an air compressor in it was because I knew it was going to leak. And I want those leaks, like I want a system to be just pumping it back up as I'm driving down the road so that if it does leak, which they pretty much all leak, and maybe it's just because I buy the cheap connectors. I don't know what I'm doing, but the push connector things, I mean, I don't know. I drive a truck for a living and it has those same fittings on it, and I don't think they leak, but I don't know because the air compressor on it is on the engine, like the truck engine, so it's constantly running and then it's just regulated, right? So you don't know if it's cycling or not because it's always running. It just runs with the engine, and then the regulation system decides whether air goes into the system or not, which one day that failed. The governor failed for one of my tanks, was just pegging the needle, so that was an interesting drive back. So I called the guy and I was like, hey, like, can I drive this thing? Or he's like, yeah, you should be good. Just, we'll just drive it over here and we'll put a new regulator on it or whatever. And our governor, that's what he called it. So, and then he's like, pump your brakes when you're at stoplights to relieve the air pressure. So we do a brake test, like CDL drivers or semi truck drivers or whatever. Any drivers, I'm sure bus drivers do it too. When we have air brakes, you got to do a brake test where you test your brake system. And so there's a warning alarm. I think it should be around like 60 psi. When your tank pressure gets below 60, you get a beep and a light on the dash. And then when it gets down below, I want to say like 45 or I should know these pressures, but I don't. Down lower, and I do this every day too, but I just have forgotten the actual numbers. But down lower, it will turn on your emergency brake or your park brake or whatever you want to call it. Basically, once you're down below a certain point, the park brake or will just come on. Because if you run out of air, so those air in the tanks keep your brakes off. That's how it works, right? So your park brake. So yeah. Anyway, so we have to test that system every morning, and the way that we do that is by pumping the brakes, essentially. And so yeah, I was driving the thing back and I'm just pumping the brakes to try to relieve pressure. But then, as soon as the light turns green, you go again and it just pops it right back up, It's like probably the best air compressor ever is Cummins engine, right? Like, there's no slowing that thing down. Okay, what am I doing here? Okay, we're saving. So yesterday I just let this thing run. Yeah. Oh, so I only have 2. This one got done. So no more contracts. So I don't know what really to do about this. What month are we in now? Let's see. It's still in January. Can I just sleep for 3 months? Can I even sleep right now? Just to pass time? Because this is still growing. It seems like that is taking way too long to grow. Is it just because it's canola? Let's see. Sleep. Okay, apparently I can kill a day here. But the other thing is that I don't think when I sleep that time passes. See, now it says it's February. But I don't think this crop grows any faster just because I slept. Um, see, it still says growing. Like, does it take a year? Okay, we have a little bit more contracts here. Okay, and we have a sewing contract. So if I push triangle here, like let's try to do these two. Field 42. Oh man, one just went away just like that. Okay, so if I push, oh crap, the other one went away. Why do they just go away? I guess I have to be on them faster now. So I push square on this one. So we'll get into this thing. Lift cultivator. Okay, and we'll go over to that field and do it with this thing. This poor little implement, like, it does these giant fields that... Can I just drive right down that thing? Come and get me. Train company. Trespassing. I wonder if any farmers ever done this before. I bet you they have. I bet you they've just straight up like, I'm just gonna GTA this freaking tractor right down this train track. Yeah. Grand Theft Auto 6. I think that's the new one that's coming out. I don't know if I can do it. I freaking have changed my life so much. I tried to play these games, these Grand Theft Auto games that I used to play. And they're just not, it's just not, you know, it's like, it's weird because the mechanic system in the game is not good. And I don't know if it ever was, right? For Grand Theft Auto, like I've tried to play Vice City, the aiming system, like you just cannot aim, and you can't aim at the guys. I tried to play the one before that, the one where you're a gang member. I can't remember what it's called, but anyways, so I'm playing it and I get to this part and I can't shoot these guys, and they just kill me. So I just get frustrated and I'm like, well, I want to play this game, so I put in the cheat code, right? And I'm just like, well, that's where I'm at in life, I guess. So I don't know. Hopefully, I haven't played Grand Theft Auto 5 in a long time, and so, you know, I don't know. Modern gaming it's so different than kind of what, you know, I thought of, you know, it used to be, and so everything's online. Everything's like a season pass, you know. It's like, and you gotta just, it's designed to keep you sucked into it. You can't just do like 2 hours a week, 4 hours a week like I do with this. It's designed to like addict you and then get you sucked into it so that you don't go outside. And I guess that works for some people, but I just can't do that anymore. Like, I just can't, and so I don't. I do play a lot of video games with my kids, but obviously I can't play this one with them. So, whatever. Yeah, so I only played like my video games without them for like 4 hours a week. Basically, it's on this stream. Everything that I do, I don't do video games without them. Other than that, pretty much every once in a while I'll play my Switch by myself, like half hour here, half hour there, but it's like Dr. Mario, you know, or stuff like that. It's not really, you know, I tried to play that Zelda, one of the new Zeldas, but which I could go back to it. But, you know, the problem is that I start playing one of their games and then they want to play it. So I finish my session and give their game back to them, and then it's over. Then they're playing it. So I can't like continue it the next time I have time to play a game because they want to, you know, which is fine. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that's why I stopped playing Zelda. Anyway, so I hope Grand Theft Auto 6 has a mode, like a story mode, just like it has before. I hope they don't kind of break it, you know, because the Call of Duties, the zombies, are kind of broken. They're okay. They're just not great, you know, like these big maps. What do I have for? I wonder what I have for like settings. Like, can you change the the settings. Timescale says 5x. Economic difficulties, easy. Seasonal growth. Let's push no on this. Days per month, 1. Snow is on. Fixed visual month. Set weather. A specific month that should always be visible. I don't know what that means. That must be... Looks like I could turn these off. I definitely don't want weeds on. That's annoying. Lime required is also annoying. Fieldstone's annoying. Turn all that off. The speed at which your machinery becomes dirty, normal, automatic engine start. Let's see. Stop and go braking. Okay. Trailer fill limit. Okay, yeah, we want that on. Fuel usage definitely low. AI worker refill. I think I want all that the way it is. Because I think so this is like where it just buys whatever they need while they're using it. So I don't have to go keep refilling the machines. Like, I don't want to refill machines. So the only thing is like there's no setting in here for speed of which crops are growing, right? It's a weird little sound bite there. When I go over that, it makes that noise. So I don't know. If I turn this off, though, then I can plant anything again, which would be nice. But then I just don't know how, like... Okay, here we go. We have more. Colorblind mode. Info trigger. Field info. Let's see. We got all that in the American units. Radio off. I wonder if we could turn the radio on, though. If it would flag YouTube. I don't even know. There's 7 subs on this channel, so who even knows if it even is checking for that. Yeah. So this is just all the camera stuff. Like, this is all the, game settings. It's not like how the game is actually working. Because, like, it just seems like it's... I mean, it must be like 10 hours into, 8 or 10 hours into the gameplay here. And my first crops have not grown. It's like they're stuck. Like, I don't get it. Why does the yield bonus up to 73% now? Is that like is that the percent that it's growing? Because that was low before. That was like 50 before. I don't know. Or 30 or something. Hey, what are you doing? Get off my proper tie. Just kidding. Hello? I guess let's see if there's any contracts so I can't plow. Okay, here we go. We got some contracts. Sowing. So let's take this one. These machines are waiting at the shop. I guess I probably could have used my machine for this. Oh well. Let's see, so where's the back of that? Is this the back or is this the front? I can't tell. It looks like I need to pick up this weight. I can't tell if it's the back or the front either. Okay, I got that. I mean, it looks to me like this is the way that I hitch to it. I think it is. Okay, now where's the field? 35. It's down there somewhere. Oh wait, does this thing have... Do I need to fill it? Lower planter. I don't know what, I don't know. Let's go see. It'd be nice if I didn't have to fill it, but it says that I do. How far away is this thing? Um, 35. Oh, 36. It's way over here. Let's see. Let's look at the thing again. So filled with potatoes. I don't know. Let's go see if it will automatically do it. Because it'd be nice if I didn't have to initially fill it up. So I guess it's worth it. It's worth it to me to just to see. And if I have to, I guess I'll just go get in the forklift and drive that all the way over there or something. Or like I said, if I bought another forklift, I could leave it at the place and try to use the pickup truck for some of these deals, you know. Lift it into the pickup truck with the forklift at the shop. But hopefully the AI will just... It'll just kind of buy the product as it goes. I've been watching this new to me kind of game. It's like a road trip game. It's kind of like Zombie Apocalypse. But basically this dude like drives this you know, you get in the game and you just kind of have nothing, and there's just broken cars. So you got to pick up the parts and fix the car, and then you can start driving the car. But so let's see. Will this thing just work if I push circle on it? Nice. Looks like it will. Right? Planting potatoes. Yeah, I don't know if I could have done this with the equipment that I have, because I don't know if mine does this like this, or like if you just put potatoes in it, or if you need certain machines for planting certain things, you know. But it looks like it's gonna work, right? Just exhausted from yesterday, though. I don't know. Today's going to be another big push to get this trailer out of the garage. And then once it's out, it's like it's going to be a big push to clean the garage and then get the Suburban in it, get the Suburban jacked up, drop the fuel tank. That's going to be job number 1, is to get the thing running. Job number 2 is going to be to fix all the leaks. And then job number 3 is going to be to start working on the camping requirements. Because I'm going to try to not tow my trailer to this camp trip, my toy hauler. Obviously, you know, if I have to, I have to, but I'm going to try this because, you know, the other issue that I think about now is that I still don't have any kind of place to put a sort of water storage on this trailer. And it might just end up being that I put a water tank on the back of this little trailer. Kind of right below or near the, maybe right below the air compressor. I might put a water tank or something like that. I don't know. I would kind of had thoughts in my head of putting it inside the box, kind of above and behind the toilet, so it would be above the battery. The problem with that is if I need to get access to the battery and there's a water tank above it, it's going to be difficult. And there's a toilet in front of it, and you know what I mean? It's like I need a different solution. So I think it's going to have to go on the back. Obviously, it can't go over the axle, which is where they usually are, because I put airbags on the thing. So, and then the other kind of way that we used to do it was we would just use these big jugs of water, and then, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing. Probably what I'll do is I'll build a frame over the battery that is kind of customized to support one of these jugs. And then we'll just put the jug in, and you just have like a hose that goes into it, and then you just use it. And when it runs out, you just replace it with another jug. And so instead of having a big water tank, you have these jugs, and then basically it's kind of easier to fill them. You don't need a hose. You can just take them in your house, and like I used to fill them in the tub. You just stick them in the tub and fill them up. Or I shouldn't say easier. I guess it's different to fill them, you know. The idea there being you can use any jug of water, you know, that you can get anywhere. You don't have to use a hose. So if you're like, you know, doing like long-term stuff out there, I mean, which we wouldn't do with this, but it's still just, you know, just a little bit different way of doing it. And you still could use a hose, right? But yeah, anyways. Yeah, so I guess let's see if there's any more contracts here. Gotta save first. So now we're sewing again, but there's nothing that's really that good. There's these, but they're not super great, right? Why did you stop? Come on, man. Don't do this to me. On this field, too. I don't think I pushed circle, and it didn't tell me why it stopped. Just because I stopped. Yeah. Now it's probably going to be off. Yeah, we're going to miss a row. All right. the other one's still going. Yep. That's good. So let's see. What else do we got? Nothing else really. Nothing else really yet, and my crops still haven't grown. Still needs rolling. What do we have for rollers? Let's look at this here. Figure out what we need to do. Yeah, I think I'm definitely getting sick. Unfortunately. So it's going to make this week suck too. Yeah, no, I know. Take zinc. That's what everybody says. I don't do it. I think I even have some and I still don't do it. Like, it's just whatever. I'm just getting sick. 41,000. Yeah. There's just not wage payment. It's not these big contracts like I had. I mean, I had one that I should have done that was like, I don't remember exactly, but a bunch for the hay. But it kind of looked like that might be a pain to do too, because it needed like 5 pieces of equipment or something. Oh, hey, look, the honey. What are you supposed to do with this? Like, does this just keep stacking up? Let's see. Honey. 187 liters. I wonder if I can sell this. Object is too heavy. I can't pick that up. Look, it's all jarred up and stuff. Where's that forklift at? So this thing won't fold up if I'm... No, that's not what I wanted to do. It won't fold up unless I sit here with it, I guess. Fold it up. So I'm probably going to skip my music again today. So normally I do music on Sundays, and I've been skipping it to try to get this trailer done. And I think I'm going to skip it again today. So I was going to do it, but I think what I'm going to do, I might start a project here. I'm basically going to start a project here that's yeah. So I have some plans to do with the band that I am doing. I have plans for that. That we're going to try to do some new songs. I've been writing. We've already kind of written 2, but we're working on them basically. So I have some other plans. But I think what I'm going to do is, so Maddie has been doing singing lessons. I think I'm just going to try to start to get singing lessons and start to sing, and then work on this other project for a while. It's going to kind of be a different thing. It's going to be like a special project. And then, so I'll do that on... Where did all these things come from? Like, did I just unload them? Come on, get in there. I guess I can just carry it like that. This is how I do it at work too. I get the pallet all sloppy on there, you know. Just run with it like it's holding. Alright? Just kidding, I never drive these at work. We don't have one. We do have a forklift, but it's not quite like this. It's a little bit different, I guess. And of course, I always lift the pallets as safely as possible. Oh, come on. Stay there somewhere. Anyways, what was I doing? The honey. Got distracted by those pallets, moving them around. Let's see what this honey is. Or if I can, maybe I can sell it somewhere or something. Isn't there some way to like move the forks in? It's not like that. There we go. Get it a little tighter there. We can pick up this honey. Like, can I sell it to like a restaurant, I wonder? Like this thing doesn't really tell me what I have. Johnson's Farmers Market is the most pay. Fast food and restaurant is second. So don't I have one of those like across the street? Cereal Factory. Oh, Cereal Factory is more money. Do I have a cereal factory near me? How do I tell that? Let's see. What are these? Okay, that's fuel. Fast food restaurant, gas station. So it might be worth it just to take it to that. And sell it. Bakery, vehicle shop, oil mill, grape, lime station, grain pool. Okay. Oh, that's where you rent the train. I don't know if there's a cereal factory. Grain West, rent train, cereal factory is there. I don't know that it's really worth it. Drive the forklift all the way over there. I think I'm just going to go to the fast food place, see what I get. Because it's pretty much the same price. And I don't know what that means. Like, it's $3,300 per what? You know? Like, per layer or what? Let's see what will happen if we come over here and try to sell this over here. Just drive your forklift down the street. So here's this fast food restaurant over here. See if they want this honey. Maybe it's better to be a honey farmer than a crop farmer, 'cause this produced a lot faster than, like, I can't dump it in there, but there's no way to sell it or where to go. Did I sell it? $596 harvest income. So I got $600 for that. It looks like it's not bad considering I didn't have to do anything. Just leave it there. Let it run. Maybe I should just become a big old bee farmer. Is that what they call it? Or a beekeeper, I guess. Bee farmer. Just get a bunch of more bees. Because these crops aren't growing. You know? Can you stack these? I wonder if you can stack these like pallets that it leaves everywhere. I might have to like spread my forks out. Come on. Why you no work? Guess not. Now it's like not good things happen to it. It's on its side now. Or you can stack them, but you just can't carry them. Or I didn't stack it right. Let's see if we can try again. Get it a little bit straighter this time. Maybe that will make a difference. It's like it won't let me pull out of it. Come on. I remember this was always a problem with the other game too. It's like I can't get out of it. Like the forklift operations, it must be really hard to program because it's just always like this. It's like it just gets stuck. I don't know what to do. Like it's on the ground and it's just pulling it. See that? Like, can I just ram it against this thing here? Will that yank it off of there? Nope. Come on. Let go my ego. There we go. Gotta get at all these weird angles and stuff. I guess I should just leave this crap where it is because I can't even put it where I want to put it. Anyways, so back to whatever we're doing. Let's check on all this stuff. So he's still going good. Where's that guy's still going? Oh, he's almost done. I just got to do that last little strip, it looks like. Alright, so now what do we have? Not really much still. That one's completed. This one's 65%. So like if I just sit here on this screen, will they appear? Or do I have to keep reloading? I guess one appeared. Or something. Something happened. Oh, wage payment. Needs rolling. Like, do I have to do something to this? Am I missing something? It still says growing, but like I don't get it. I don't know. Guess I could borrow money and go buy another farm or something like that. I think I turned too soon. Could go clean up all my rigs. Try to just get this one more bin moved, even though the forklift just doesn't want to cooperate. Try to straighten this one out, I guess. There we go. Let's slam this one against the wall. Nice. Let's go try to get the other one again. Maybe we can bring it back over here. Also, I wonder if I pick it up the right way. Because, like, you see how there's, like, if you look in there, like, the forks might not get stuck if I carry it this way versus carrying it the other way. This might actually be the correct way to carry it. See that? That might be the issue, is that it's me, not the pallet. If I pick it up from the front rather than the side. Okay, so there, now we're a little more organized with our random bins of product. Go park the forklift up in here. I prefer to back it in, but whatever. Guess we'll make an exception. Do. Oh, you can turn on a light in here. Or is that just my flashlight? No, I think I turned the light on. Is that down there? Oh, it is down there. Crazy. I wonder if you do ever, like, actually work on your stuff. Like, you have to stick it in there and wrench on it. Or not. Okay, do we have any more? Still no good contracts. Can I go buy another field? Let's go over here to this field 40 here. No, stop. I wanted to get out. Because I just have nothing to do. The contracts aren't good. I mean, do I just do all the contracts anyways, even if they're not really going to pay? I don't know if you'd make money anyways. Is there some way to buy these farms? Yeah, because I'm not making any money on these small contracts. They need to be bigger. Yeah, I don't know how to buy other stuff either. We could buy other, like this field could be bigger. Look at all this land here. I think there is some way to make your farms, your fields bigger, but I'm not sure exactly how. I feel like in the other game too, you could go in your house in 19. So imagine we gotta wait for the summer to get those hay contracts, and I'm not really sure I even want to do a hay contract. You know, if you have to haul it, and the the truck drivers are kind of a pain. You can't like sort of automate them. So I don't know about that. We got one more pallet of product over here that I didn't get. Oops. Just run into that real quick. Well, now what? Come on, game. We gotta turn this up. Falling asleep. Wood harvester, automatic cutting. So there's wood. You can farm wood too, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know what this. It was going good. Like when the first couple sessions, there was just so much to do. You could just keep going and going and going. Now it's like, I don't know what, there's no good contracts. I guess the winter is slow. I need to wait for it to become summer. Should I just go sleep a lot until it's summer? I guess that's what I have to do. How come this field doesn't grow faster? I guess it's more simulated than the last one. See, so I made 744. Oh, it looks like one of the contracts finished. Okay, so now we have more stuff. We have baling. So collect this. We can do baling, but I have to get all that stuff there. Oh, here we go. So we have 11,000. So, where'd it go? Why does that happen? Okay, let's get this one. We need that 11,000. One. Like, they're disappearing as I see them. So, like, are other people taking them? Is that what it is? Is this thing like an online thing? See all that? See, they're just gone now. Which I don't want those ones anyways. So, like, I have to get this if I want it. Like, I don't think I want this. Because look at all that stuff that you have to do. So I would have to, depending on where this field is, I would have to get all that stuff and drive it over there. Right? And then get it going. Yeah, so mow the grass, then dry it, and bale it, then take the bales to the animal dealer. If this was like 20,000, I think I might go for it. So let's go try to do this one. Field 69. Hello? I swear I leased these vehicles. Did I not lease them? Did I push the wrong button? I think I pushed the wrong button. Oh, it's sowing. So with sunflowers. So can I do it with my gear? I guess, what do I need? That thing? I think I need this thing right here. And this tractor. Oh, I'm in it right now. Duh. Alright, yeah, I do need that thing. And it's not mine. I'm in the leased thing now. Like I swear I did. Okay, let's grab this weight here. Go find field 69. Just drive your tractor down the freeway. Cross this person's field. No regard. Just zero regard. You know, it's like, I don't know if all those contracts just disappeared then, or if like somebody else is doing them, or what, but. Okay, where's field 69 here? Okay, so I can go to the train track and just take that over. Looks like. Look at that, the train's going by right now, so he won't even run into me. Wonder how many trains there are. There's just one. I've only seen that one. I think it has that same car configuration every time. That's the other one, just looks exactly the same. Sucks that this box, the switch box is going to take forever to print. It's like, at least I think it is. It said 3 days. If I did a full 100% infill, it was going to be 4 days, which my printer would probably be 5 days. 5 whole days of printing. And so I don't know, but who knows, because it's almost done with the bottom layer right now. And that's the most full layer. After that, it has to just kind of go around a whole bunch all the way up, basically, to do, 5 mils, but it's around like a 100 or 200 millimeter, square block. But if you go back into the last stream in this playlist, and that's where I catted it. But yeah, okay. So on this one, how do I want to do it? Because it's got this funky shaped field. I almost think what I want to do is start here and go this way. That's what I'm going to do. And hopefully it won't just stop a whole bunch. Oh crap, this thing folds out, doesn't it? Could have started over more. Oh well. So I've made 1,000. I think I started with 35,000. And now I have 36,000. So I haven't really done that good on this session. I need those higher numbered contracts to sort of make profit, you know. But bailing, like this just seems like a lot. Should we just try it? Where's field 19? Compared to the shop. Here's the shop. Field 19. It's up here. So it's not too terribly far. I guess I'll just try it. We got nothing else to do. There's no other good sort of deals. So we'll borrow all of that. Okay, now we'll go to it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so what's the first thing that we have to do? Oops. So mow the grass on field 19. Then dry it with a tedder and bale it and sell it to the animal dealer. Okay, so first we gotta mow it. So which one of you would be the mower? So that's the baler over there. That looks like a rake. I think it's this thing right here that I need to get. This is the mower. Okay, so we'll start with this thing. I'll come back for that other stuff, I guess. Maybe I can get one of my other tractors and start hauling it over there while this thing is mowing. Try to end the day with some amount of profit here. You know, if we could get these 2 contracts done, put us around 50,000. And hopefully next week, because see, now we're into March, so hopefully we'll be getting more contracts, I guess. Because I mean, it's like what would you do if you didn't have contracts? You just sit there and wait for your crops to grow. I mean, it's just so slow, right? Okay, so we'll hire an AI worker to mow this grass here. That's an interesting strategy there. You don't want to like do it straight in some way. Like, let's cancel that. Try again here, a little bit straighter. Let's see if we can get him to, because I don't know if he will just run over that area that he did already or what, but let's see. Because that was very crooked. Oh, good. It's messed up. Okay, whatever. So let's get the other tractor that's here. Let's drop this thing. We'll go get some of those other machines and start hauling them over there with this tractor. I guess maybe we could even get two guys on it. At least haul the implements over there so that the dude can do the things. Okay, great. Now we have a whole bunch more. We have a fertilizer, 2 fertilizers. They're not like super good, but I don't know, maybe in a minute. So the next step, like what are these things? Those like pick the hay up, or I don't know. The next step is, I think, one of these to dry it. So is that like some sort of rake? And I think this puts it into like windrows. Why is that thing here? Can I tell what these things are? It doesn't say what it is. It says what the number is, but not what it actually is. Okay, this thing spins. So this is like a rake kind of thing. I don't know if this is a thresher or whatever it said it was. Dry it with a tedder and bale it. So this is the baler, obviously. I don't know what that is. So I think I need to get this thing and rake it next. I don't know what this is. Does this dry it? I don't know. So what I mean is, like, there's all this equipment that I have to drive over there, you know? Like, you can just get one semi truck and deliver it all. I mean, I guess I could if I had one, but I don't. Okay, so what is this thing? Okay, this is a tedder. Okay, right on. So this is what we have to do next, and then bale it. I don't know what those other things are, or if I need them or not. But we'll cruise this up there anyways. And then, I don't know, maybe we'll do these 2 contracts or let them run. I'll probably just let them run, I guess, because and then finish this one off next week. Because I got to go get started again on the trailer. There's I need to get it done today. So today I need to, at some point today, I would like to go drive it. There is some other stuff, like the box is not gonna, there's no way for me to tie it down, the top box. Yeah, I ordered some tie downs. They might get here today, basically. But alright, we're still going. Oh, so he is doing some of this side. Looks like he kind of figured that out. Tractor's struggling getting up the hill. So I think this kind of rakes it together and somehow dries it. I don't know if this tractor can follow that tractor. Or what? Alright, so it's spreading it all out. So will the baler pick it up, or do I then need to come back and windrow it up again? Yeah, you're not done, but you think you're done because the other guy couldn't drive in a straight line. Look how messed up this field is now. And I think he's starting to get it, but why are these like big gaps here? I have to come back and fix this. We could go do like this one. Field 9. Alright, we'll take this one too. So let's get, and this one and drive it to field 9. Which I'm assuming is up over here somewhere. I don't see it flashing on the thing. Yeah, it's way up at the top there. But yeah, I don't have a way to tie the box down. I mean, I could just wrap a ratchet strap around it for now, which is probably what I'll do. I'll just put a ratchet strap around it and tie it down to the existing, stuff that's there, and just haul it that way until I get the tie downs on it. I just got like these tie downs that you just kind of like pull and put on and pull off. I've used them for other projects. And I even have some here somewhere, but I don't know where they are. I looked for them yesterday, and who knows, because it comes in a 4-pack. And I was able to look up on the Amazon, and I did buy 4 of them, and I only used 1. I know I used 2 on a project, and then I took one of those off and used it on another project because that project ended up being a complete failure. So there should be 3 more kicking around here somewhere, but there's just so much stuff everywhere. I'm so unorganized in my garage that I have no idea. So it's going to be a concerted effort this summer to, while I'm not doing a business, to completely organize the garage to the point that I can get a car in there and have benches on the sides to lay parts out and be able to take things apart and put them back together, but basically just do it like a little bit every day like I have been on this. That's the way I need to work, but it needs to be organized and cleaned out. Like my tools, I need to organize and clean my whole toolbox. I need to get all the appliances out of there and get them gone. There's like one, I think there's 2 or 3 good dryers and 2 bad fridges. The fridges just got to go to the dump. But the dryers, I do want to do a trade game and just see how it goes. Just see how far I can get on only trading. So trading only, I start with the dryer. See if I can work my way up to like a new phone or something. Or a newer phone, or something like that. Alright,
So now that will do its thing. Let's check on these hay farmers over here. They're still rolling. Of course, this guy's still missing rows. Like, come on, man. Like, you really gotta do that? Here, let's fire that guy. Real quick. I think we're just gonna have to fix this. Let's see, so... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, let's learn how to use this. Circle lowers it. Square turns it on. Let's mow this up here. Try to fix this stuff. I don't know if I do this, if I'll have to re-dry it now, or if that guy will come re-dry it or what. You know what I mean? Or let's try to get some of this mess cleaned up here. Mowing doesn't really seem all that bad. The thing moves pretty quick. You know, I'm missing spots here, but whatever. Hold on, man. I'm gonna have a head on playing chicken. Playing chicken over here with that guy. Yeah, no, I'm missing spots, but he was missing spots too. You know? Just need to get this thing done, even though it's going to be ugly and wrong, because the first guy kind of messed it all up. Like, I'm going twice as fast as that one by driving in a circle. Wonder if this tractor's faster than that one too. And then I'll go grab the baler. Come on, man, you can't do that. I haven't cut it yet. Gotta wait till I cut it. These AI workers, they're not good for this, which sucks because there's a lot of steps, and so you kind of need the AI workers on these ones that have a lot of steps to be sort of with it, you know, and they're not. Like, he's gonna come around here and do this row again, and I haven't even done it yet. Come on, dude. Okay, be blocked. No, be blocked. I gotta go in front of you so that this thing gets done right. What a mess. Okay, hopefully that will be good enough. Let's see. Lift mower, turn it off. Okay, detach. Let's leave that there. Go cruise back to the shop here and get the rest of the stuff while he does that. Where even is... hopefully I'm going the right way. I think I am, though. Yeah, so I just go down here to there. But yeah, just today, it's all got to get pretty much done today. Like those tie downs for the box, I'll just screw them on when I get them. I'll just do that outside. The tires and the wheels, I can just do that outside. AI worker B is blocked by an object. Which one's B? This one? What are you blocked by? Oh, that thing. You can't just drive around it. Come on, dude. Like that. So that'll take a whole 5 minutes. Just self-tapper them on, and then they'll be good. So the battery will take a little bit longer because I'll have to, organize all my wires, get them like kind of situated well, because I don't want to mess of wires anywhere. Like I'm trying to organize this thing as perfectly as I can, trying to get every airline ran really well, really straight and tied down so that there's no messes, no wire mess, no anything, just everything kind of like really good, So that's what I'm doing. Oh, it's over here. So, do I need this thing? I don't know what this thing is. I don't know if I need this thing here or those other things. Like I might need the other things to move the hay, probably, right? What is this though? Wind rower. Like I think I need to do this next so that I can bale it, right? And I think I need these things to carry the hay to sell it, right? So I might as well grab one of these while I'm at it too. Yeah. At least, yeah. Like I feel like I need a flatbed to haul all this stuff to the field. This field isn't super far away, but if it was, need a flatbed to haul all these extra things, extra steps are just not worth the money, in the end. So, cruise up here, because I'm going to have to windrow, and then I'll have to cruise back down here. Hopefully that AI worker's done, and I can come back down here and get the baler and run that back up there. And the other fork, or whatever this thing on the front is called. Bale loader. Alright. That's what that is. Bale loader. Still can honk. Is that AI worker blocked by my mower yet again? Probably. So, let's see. Okay, so I think this one's done. So let's go park this over here, and we'll drop this implement over here so it's out of the way. And we'll go pick up the mower so it's out of the way. Since apparently it's in the way right now. Drop it out of the way. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll go to this other one here, and we'll start with the windrows. See if this field is too messed up or if it's good enough now. I mean, hopefully it's good enough, even though it has some of these spots that aren't exactly done. Hopefully it will just be good enough. Okay, so hire an AI worker here. Do some windrows. It hangs the sign out. Did you see that? Or is that like some sort of guard? Maybe it's blocking it. Doesn't look like it's being windrowed though. Oh, it's over here. Oh, I see. So it sends it over to there. This field is a mess. Whatever. Let's go back to this tractor and go get the baler and the other fork thing. What a mess baling has been so far. What a disaster. That's why I try to get those AI workers just lined up just right. But that's what happens when you don't, I guess. That sort of thing. So yeah, I gotta figure out what battery to buy. I'm trying to start with like 100 amp hours of lithium. And then, maybe I'll add to it. And my charge controller is a 40 amp. It's the Renogy Rover. I think I can add a Bluetooth to it. It doesn't have the Bluetooth module, but I think I can add it. And I don't know how many solar I could do, but I think it will easily handle 400 watts. But it might do more. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what the formula is for pairing the amps, because it's a 40 amp to what wattage you can do. But I know that on other 40 amp controllers I've had, it seems like I could do 400 watts fine. So yeah, because I think I did that on my first trailer that I built, and it had a PWM, and this one is a MPPT controller. So I've got it. It's going to be upgraded from even the controller I have on my toy hauler. It's a PWM. So everything will be upgraded. The battery. Come on, I can't just kind of juice that thing on there. Yeah. Oh, it already has a weight on the front. I'll have to leave that weight here. Well, do we need 2 of them? We don't need 2 of them. But we do need the baler. So let's go bale hay. I'm a hay farmer now. Down $4,000 again. See, it's like these $4,000 contracts aren't even worth it, because it costs you $4,000 just to, operate. You don't make any money on them. Like, we need these $20,000 contracts. This thing just does not like hills. This tractor here. Gotta shift down. Pull the hill. Well, it's still going, but yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get credit for this or not, because there's these areas that aren't done. Let's just go through the whole process, and I guess we'll come back and do them. So let's see. I can't AI this thing. It says open, create job. Or do I need to do something else first? Let's see. Lower pickup. Turn on baler. Yeah, it's not. I don't know if I wasn't on the field right or what, but let's see what will happen. Yeah, it still doesn't change it. So I guess I just have to do this. Another reason to not be a hay farmer. How do I know when the baler's full? Okay, it says it right there. 90%. 90. There you go. 100% pretty much. Turn on automatic drop. Okay. Automatic drop is on now. Let's see. Turn off baler. Crap, it didn't pick up that little bit there. All right. So how come I can't automate this? I wonder. I'm a hay farmer. So it picked up some wet hay there. I wonder if I get penalized for that. Let it plop the bale out there. Let it close. Go again. I guess what I sort of could do too is take these wide turns and head for the... Oh, look, I can get it this time. I was going to say head for the second windrow. But I guess I don't need to. Yeah, so I might have to come back and recut some of this here manually because the AI worker kind of messed it up there. I don't know. Let's see if I can turn this thing around here a little better to where it's going to actually hit the windrow. There we go. Plus, if I have to like haul those things back one by one, you know, that's gonna be a pain too. Or haul them to sell them, right? I mean, I'm not sure. I like doing hay. I don't want to be a hay farmer. Can I jackknife this thing? Kinda. I'm almost caught up to the windrower here. Yeah, I'm gonna have a head on here. So I better get out the way. Yeah, no more baling. It's too much work. We got all that stuff. I guess I could drop the baler here and go pick up the mower and mow that stuff and go do the other step. And so I know I'm probably going to have to. I might as well just do it now. Come on, I picked it up. Not sure what to do about that, but this thing is tipped over and will not hook up. It dropped the weight off the front. Like it tips it over and then it tips back over again. But the forklift is a long ways away. Come on, tip over the way you're supposed to. Okay, stay. Got a tree in my way here. I just want to go cut the grass. Okay. That was a lot harder than it needed to be. Okay, let's go see what we got up here. We gotta mow some of this here. Let's see. Lower mower, turn on mower. Like, I don't know how much of this, is necessary, really, if it's gonna give me it with this much not done or what, but it might. I don't know. Well, it looks like the other thing finished, though. I wonder what happens if you don't dry it. Maybe if I just kind of like mow it. I don't know. See, so let's turn it off, lift it, go drop it over here, hill. game is exhausting me already. It's too much work. Okay, turn baler on. Okay, learn how to drive straight. I don't know what he's doing. He's just confused about what to do. He's like, this field is such a mess. I'm just going to drive this tractor around in a circle. Back it up. Go forward. Back it up. Waste some money. Paid by the hour. I'm working here, minivan. So we go try to pick up some of this wet stuff. See what happens. What happens if you bale wet hay? Does it get mad? Okay, let's try to get one more bale out. I don't know if there's enough stuff here to do it. It's picking up this little stuff here, I think. Got up to 89. Maybe can I just roll a bale out anyways? Let's see. What do we have here? Turn off automatic drop. Okay, how do I drop one though? Turn baler off. How do I drop it though? I don't have enough stuff to drop a bale out. Can I drive it around this stuff and Got up to 91. I don't know if there's enough left over here to get 8%. 7%. Just 2 more percent. Can I get to 2 more percent here? There we go. Nice. Okay, well, now I gotta figure out how to get all this stuff wherever it needs to go. I'm gonna go pick up my weight before I forget. I'm sure it's useful for something. Go on, pick it up. Am I facing the wrong way? I might have got turned around somehow, because that's where I was facing that way before. Alright, it's 8 o'clock. So let's see. What are we at here? I still got quite a bit to do. I might just let this run. Okay, so we got this thing. So now how do I get the hay bales? So let's see. Lower bale loader, fold bale loader. Okay, so I have a so I can't steer at all when it's lowered. Okay, lift it. So how do we drop? Let's drop this windrower here somewhere, because I don't want it. Can I put, maybe I could have put one of these on the back. The other one. Okay, let's get it squared up. So, because it kind of looks like I can only haul 2 at a time. But I might be able to hire a worker to drive the thing. Okay, so now, if we lower it, drive it into the bale, and then lift, right? Now this one, same thing. Okay, now I have 2. Okay, where are these things supposed to go? Let's see. Do we have any? Nope, no good contracts. Okay, take the bells to the animal dealer. It's only 20% in progress. Jeez. No. I might not do this. Because, I mean, is 80% driving the thing to the thing? Where's the animal dealer? What is an animal dealer? Like, what is this? Okay, that's not it. Electric charging station, biograss. carpentry. Okay, here we go. Here's the animal dealer. So if I open the AI menu and then I push set destination and then I push R3 and R3, now it should be driving there. Okay. So now if I get in this other tractor here, so how many bales do I have? Or do I have to cut this thing again? There's 1, 2, 3, 4 bales left. Looks like. And so this thing we're gonna run down back to get the other bale fork thing, carrier, whatever. So once again, it's like if I had a truck, it would make this work better. You know, some sort of flatbed. I could put all the bales on the truck and make one trip instead of this, you know, however many this is going to take. Like, I think baling hay is also just not worth it. I'm glad I didn't take that 20,000, you know, because it was probably a giant field and it was probably going to be a big pain. It's just too much here. Had to run 2 tractors, you know, 2 AI guys. I'm probably not going to make any money on the whole deal. I still don't know what this thing is. Let's hook up to it and see, so I can run both of them back. Let's just drop that weight there. Hopefully I'll remember to come back for it. At least it's somewhere that I frequent a lot, you know. So I'll be like, oh yeah, that's where my weight is. Mower. Oh, this is just a bigger mower. Okay. Well, can I hook up to this thing on the back? Because if I can, then I could hook the other one on the front and haul 4 bales at the same time. Yep, I sure can. So that's what I was supposed to do. Okay, so I guess we are learning some things. You can put these on the back, haul 4 bales, and then I wonder if I could like set them in the back of the pickup truck or something and do it that way. If I could have got 6 bales in one trip with me driving and the AI worker driving. Not really sure. But yeah, see, I'm down money still. I still haven't made any money. If that $11,000 contract gets done, I guess I would. But the rest of this has just been a wash. It's all been just for funsies, I guess. But this isn't really fun. So, driving all this equipment back and forth. I needed a teleport cheater, you know. Just teleport me the equipment. Or like, why, if I rent it, why can't they just like charge me a little more and hire a truck to haul it all to the field, you know? Okay, let's see how this thing works. We can pick up these bales or not. Let's see, so unfold baler. So I'm gonna have to just get this just right here. Because then I gotta lower the baler. Don't roll. Don't be rolling around now. course, can I still... Now I can actually still steer since it's not on the front. Oh, come on. Why? Now I'm just anger driving. Stupid game. I might be done with this game. Okay. There we go. Like I was lined up, you know. Now I'm gonna lose the other one to get this one. Who designed this thing? I swear. Well, now what? Because oh, there's another bell there. I just can't win. Like, so now I need to forklift it over here too to adjust these bales because they just don't want to cooperate. Yeah, baling hay is not fun. It doesn't pay enough. I might just fail this contract after all this. Let's see if we can back into the things. Get them out here in the open more again. Come on, back up. Move, bales. Okay. Well, one of them flipped. I got two of them flipped. If I could pick them up and then push the other one out of the way. Okay, there we go. So I got it moved. So if I can kind of like, I don't know if I can get it with these ones though. In the way here. Okay, get on the bell fork. Okay, there we go. Let's lift it up. Sort of on there. Will it stay on? Yeah, it'll stay on there. Nope. Alright, fine. Be over there. You get on the bell fork. Stay on. If I like fold this, does it like grab it better to where it will stay on? Maybe that's the answer. Okay. So now, what do I need to do? Lower, unfold. Okay, you stay on. Okay, lift, and fold. Now, can I get 3 of these? Let's see. Is the other worker there yet? What happened to you? Okay, so you got there. Did you sell the stuff? No, you didn't sell anything. So where do I sell it? Because I think we need to just do one trip now. So do I lower it, unfold it, and then back up? Do I just leave it here? Is that how this works? Of course, now these don't want to get off the thing. Come on, get off. The other ones won't go on and these won't get off. Explain that to me, game designer. I quit. It's lowered. I'm backing up. I think this is where I'm supposed to put them, right? Like, where else would I need to put it? Maybe this isn't. Do I have to load it onto that thing? Well, that's where the cattle go, right? Or is this where you buy stuff? Not where you sell it. I don't know. I quit. I'm done. Anyways, thanks for watching. Join in next week when I delete this game off of PlayStation and never play it again, I guess. Wish me luck on the trailer. Bye.